The South City man who opened the box with the baby inside is just trying to understand why his mother did this. The discovery at a home on Magnolia just off Hampton and I-44 now has the St. Louis Police Department investigating. News 4's Ashley Lincoln is talking to the Clifton Heights man. Ashley.
Well, Steve and Courtney, such a bizarre and sad story here. He told me that he was doing what we all do, going in our freezer. In this case, he said he was getting out a bottle of frozen water. But he also says that after the passing of his mother, he was curious to find out what's been in a box that's been in that freezer for at least 20 years.
Like, who does this? Who absolutely keeps their own child in a box for this long and never talk about it?
Adam Smith tells me the shock hasn't worn off.
He was like, just think about that, Adam. Your whole life you've been eating food out of there, and there's been, I would assume, my frozen sister.
After he discovered a frozen baby bundled in a pink blanket in this box in their family freezer.
I went in there to get a frozen water.
This discovery happened after Smith was having a conversation about what was inside the mysterious box with a family member. He says he was discussing what to do with his mother's items. She passed away a week ago from cancer.
This box has been in every freezer we have lived, or every freezer in every home that we have lived in my entire life.
He says when his mother Barbara was alive, she never wanted to talk about what was in that box. He says he always wondered, but never thought he'd make such a bizarre discovery.
I grabbed the leg and I pulled it up, and it sort of like unraveled, and I could see the baby's head with hair.
Smith says he immediately called police and spoke with detectives.
The head homicide guy was stumped. He literally looked at me and said, "This is a good one."
And while police investigate, Smith says he's searching for answers.
And I cannot help it to think she might have done something to it. I may never get any closure because my mom's gone. Now, police are still investigating. They have not come out to tell us who exactly put the baby in the box and in the freezer. We do know an autopsy is being conducted. Once we find out the results of that autopsy, we would know how this child has died. Now, in Smith's case, he did tell me that he has to now pack up that entire apartment because of the situation. The landlord has evicted him. Reporting live, Ashley Lincoln, News 4.